Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Humpty Dumpty 2. I hope you all are doing well. So guys, we have completed 1 year in Canada already. So I thought this is the perfect time to create this video because when as new immigrants we come to any new country, and I'm going to be talking about Canada in this video, there are a lot of questions we have, and in fact everything is new here. We have new experiences and we might find a lot of things which are different from our home country. So in this video today I will be addressing top 10 points which you should definitely know if you are planning to immigrate to Canada. You might be coming as a student, or you might be coming on work permit, or you're looking for like permanent residence here. Then these points you should definitely know, and this video is going to be very helpful to you. So without wasting a lot of time, let's get started with today's video. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're tuned to my channel and you don't miss any video from me. Let's get started. Number one point is taxes. Taxes in Canada are very high, and I'm talking about income tax, what you have to give to the government on the salary that you earn. So it's pretty high here, and actually here there are two types of taxes. One is federal tax and the other one is provincial tax. So federal tax is common across Canada, be it whichever province you're living in, and the other tax, provincial tax, varies and slabs are different for each province. So wherever you are living, so I'm in Ontario, so I have to pay for Ontario province tax. So I have to pay actually two taxes, federal plus province. So federal Canada tax plus Ontario tax, and that's how taxes are calculated here, and they're pretty high. They're as high as maximum 40 to 45% actually, the combined tax. So more you earn, you go into higher bracket and you will be ending up paying almost half your salary. So that's pretty bad, and that's what people are really unhappy about. So if you're coming to Canada, definitely know about this point. You will have to pay lots of taxes. Of course, government here provides lot of free facilities, lot of public facilities for their people, for Canadians, PR, work permit, whosoever is living here. But in any case, taxes are high as 50%. So your gross salary might really look very lucrative, very fancy, but on the grounds when you get your pay stubs, you will know how much tax is deducted. So yeah, that's how it is. Taxes. Now next, let's talk about Canada's famous weather. So obviously everyone knows Canada is popular for its very cold weather. Winters are very long, summers are pretty short. So most of the time of your year will go in winters, and lots of months will go in snow season as well. So if you don't like cold weather, you really can't survive snow, then this country is definitely not for you. So be mindful of this weather conditions here if you're planning to come here. Of course, cold weather conditions are harsh in some of the provinces, and it's little better in some of the provinces like Ontario, Toronto is little better. British Columbia, Vancouver, you won't see lot of snow, but it rains a lot there. So if you don't like cold weather, you will really not enjoy here, because when winters are here, days are very short and nights are very long. Sun rises as late as 7:30 a.m. in the morning as well, and sometimes I think 8 as well, and it sets by 4:30. So that's how winters are. Summers are really cool. You will see sunshine till 9:30, 10 o'clock as well in the night. So right now I'm shooting this video and it's 8:30 in the night, and it's too bright because it is summer. So summers you're going to love, but weather in winters is pretty harsh. So if you ask me, I personally like cold weather, so I don't have a lot of problem with extreme winters here, but still sometimes it gets gloomy and sometimes you really feel okay, this should get over, why doesn't snow get over? So that's how it is. Now next point is healthcare services in Canada. Healthcare services are public. It's absolutely free for all the residents, but there are a lot of catches here and there. It's not black and white, there are a lot of gray areas as well. So I'll be talking about my experience. So it is free. All your medical checkups, all your regular checkups, you will have a family doctor, everything will be free. Your doctor visits, your child's pediatrician visit, everything will be covered. But eye care and dental care is not covered in the public healthcare system here in Canada. So you will have to take the private insurance, which is pretty expensive. For many of us who are into professional world, we get benefits from our organizations, or we might get this dental and healthcare plans at subsidized price. So that's the best part. But on the whole, healthcare does not include your eye checkups, your dental care at all. Next point I want to talk about is maternity experience. So I have experienced maternity here in Canada, in Toronto, entirely, and I've had A-class experience. The facilities that I got, the treatment I got, the care I got, that was wonderful. There's no match. I could have never thought of having that experience. That was really good, because maternity is considered under emergency, because when you have to deliver a baby, you have to deliver your baby, right? There's no option that they can't keep you waiting. So if you are in emergency, you will get very good facilities, especially maternity. Now let's talk about emergency cases. So you would hear a lot of different kinds of reviews from different people based on experience that they've had in emergency in Canada. Actually, Canada is short of healthcare staff, healthcare professionals, and for the population that they don't have adequate amount of healthcare professionals. So that's the reason emergency services are not that good. But depends on your healthcare condition, you will be given priority if you go to hospital. It's not that you will be immediately attended to your condition. They will prioritize you based on number of patients that the hospital has, and accordingly you will be treated. So that's how it is. Now next, very important, data plans and internet plans, without which the world can't run today, and you really have to shell out a lot of money from your monthly budget on data plans and internet plan, because data plans, internet plans in Canada are most expensive in the world. If I have to talk about like popular telecom services brand like Bell and Rogers, you will end up paying minimum $50 to $60 on your phone plan, or $80 to $90 on your home internet Wi-Fi plan per month. Of course, there are a lot of deals going on for the building that you're living in, the area that you live in. You can talk to these service providers and you can crack a deal, but this is the minimum you will end up paying. So that's how data plans and internet plans work. So you should definitely be knowing this when you move to Canada, so that it's not a surprise for you when you go and buy your data plan. So next point is homesickness. Actually, this was my top point, but I really didn't want to cover it as the first point, because I did not want to disappoint you after looking at this video. But yeah, of course, you will miss your family, your brother, your sister, everyone here a lot if they're not here already, because traveling from here to your home country, especially if you're a new immigrant, it's not that easy. Of course, when a new immigrant moves to a new country, they start their life from scratch, and especially if they have a family, they have kids, a lot of other expenses as well. So it's not easy to go back to home country every 4 months, 6 months, or even a year. You will try to save money, and you will try to save good amount of money to have a better future here. So it's very important you have your social circle here, you have few friends, there should be people you can go to. In summary, you will miss your family here, but then just think about it. If you like sacrifice a few things for initial 2 to 3 years and have a good life here, then you can eventually bring your family here, or you can, if they're not coming here, you can plan a lot of your travels way back to your home. So that's how it is. And yeah, I think homesickness is something which every immigrant will experience. So if you're someone who haven't stayed away from family for a long time, loves to be around people, then be thoughtful about this point. You can definitely come here, make your heart stronger, promise to yourself that you will make a lot of friends, and yeah, it's easy, it's not difficult, and you're going to love it here as well, because people are friendly and they like to be friends. So we spoke about taxes, and my next point is salary bracket. So guys, salaries here are not that good. Salaries are average, especially if you compare it with the US. There is no comparison. US is somewhere really here, and Canada will be here. Of course, now I've heard the salaries are getting better. Companies are paying little better now, but it's not at par with the US yet. Of course, this country is expensive. Your expenses will be higher, but salaries are on the low side only. Now this brings me to the next point, which is inflation. So inflation is pretty high. It's very high, and is gonna be touching maybe 8% in a few months. That's what we are reading in the newspapers. That's the most talked about topic here in Canada these days. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Inflation is way too high, and salaries are pretty low. Taxes are way too high again. Next point is interest rates on bank loans. So guys, that is again very high. In fact, just 2 days back, or like 3-4 days back, Bank of Canada announced that they're increasing rate of interest even higher, and this is the highest they've increased in last 20 years. So you can imagine how bad the situation is. There were times where you could get bank loans at interest rate of 1.5%, 1.6%, but that's not the case here anymore. If you're planning to buy a house, you're planning to buy a car, and you're going for a loan, then your EMI will be increasing, your monthly budget will be increasing, which impacts everything, right? Your day-to-day life. So that's how it is. In fact, grocery prices have gone up, gas prices have gone up, petrol, gasoline, everything has gone up. So your monthly budget has gone up as well. So that's pretty bad. So this brings me to the next point, which is cost of living index in Canada. Because of these points, actually the above points that I spoke about, inflation, interest rates, everything is expensive. The cost of living in Canada has increased as well. Rents have increased. So if you're planning to buy a house on rent, it's expensive even there. So there's nothing cheap, and yeah, cost of living has increased as well. I should be doing this, yeah. Not this. Now here is the last point. So guys, if you're coming to Canada without having a job offer, be sure that you have enough corpus, you have enough money, which is enough for you to survive for next 6 to 8 months, because condition here is pretty different. You never know, right, how much time it takes for you to get a job. Of course you can do survival jobs, part-time jobs in parallel, but it's always recommended, it's always good to have as much money you would need to spend in next 6 months you should be having in your pocket already, because when you start spending in dollars, your money will be spent like this. So be sure of this. Have enough corpus when you're coming here. Of course you can do survival jobs, part-time jobs, they will help you a lot, but it's always good to have, and this is going to help you only. So with this I come to an end of this video, guys. The purpose of this video is not to scare or demotivate you, okay? I love Canada. So we've been here for last 1 year and we've had our own struggles, own wins, but it's okay, right? Wherever you live, it's like that. Talking about inflation is everywhere. Housing market is going crazy most of the places, right? Most of the countries. So yeah, it's just that you have to work hard. If you're planning to come here, be strong with your heart. Whatever hurdles might come, just be sure that you're going to overcome them, and just don't get demotivated. Of course there will be days which will not be good, and there will be days which will be brighter and happy, but that's how life is in any country, right? So I thought I should be sharing these points with you based on my experience in last 1 year, and I hope these are helpful. If you found this video helpful, do click the like button, and you can always subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can click the subscribe button and the bell icon. This way you will be tuned to my channel and you will get notification of all my videos. Do let me know in the comment box if you have any questions or you want me to cover any particular topic. I'll try to create a video on that, or maybe I'll reply to your comment. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.